Guys, what's going on? Kingflipper here, and welcome to a very special video, which I know a lot of you will be very helpful to, well, very happy to see. The max amount of points you can get on squad battles on each difficult setting. I have figured out how they do the the calculations to get the most amount of points. So there is quite a lot of maths in this. It did take me a while. Because science me. So basically, we'll start off with the squad difficulty multi-point multipliers. So as you know, we got beginner, amateur, semi-pro, professional, world-class, legendary, and ultimate. Beginner, you only get 0.5% of what you get. Amateur's 0.6. These are times, by the way. Semi-pro is 0.7 times. Professional is 1. World-class is 1.6. Legendary is 2.1, and ultimate is 2.6, which is good. Because I do it on Legendary most of my games, or I do it on Professional. I don't really do any lower than that. If I do, I have no idea why.
What are you doing?
What about? Yeah.
TV.
Yeah, I know. I'm recording. No, I'm recording.
Oh.
Prick. Yeah. So they're the multipliers for each difficulty setting. So what can you get points on? So for squad battle, skill points is the main thing you can get. There's fors and there's against, obviously. There's things you can gain points on, there's things you can lose points on. So the things you can gain points on are goals scored, shots on target, successful tackles, corners, clean sheets, pass accuracy, possessions, and man of the match. So for goal scores, you can gain 40 points. You can get 5, max is you can score 5 goals to give you points, so you get 200 points, nice and easy. Shots on target, as long as you get 5, you get 5 points for each shot on target, you get a maximum of 10, so you need 10 shots on target to get the max points, which is 50 points. Successful tackles, you get a point each for a successful tackle, you're allowed a max of 20, so you can get 20 points there. Corners, you get 5 points per each corner, and you can have a maximum of 10 corners, so then you get 50 points off that. Clean sheet is actually quite a big one, because you get 75 points for a clean sheet, and obviously it's only once, so 75 points is quite a lot. Pass accuracy is 80%, you can do that once, obviously. Well, pass accuracy is 1 point per passages, so the max you can get is 80% possession, and you get 80 points, obviously. Possession, I don't know if possession is at 80% or 60%, but I'm going to go with 80% possession. Again, 1 point per each is based on percentage. Again, 80 points is the max, apparently. I think it might be 60, I'm not sure. And then man of the match is, obviously, you get 15 points for a man of the match as well, which is not too difficult if you win the game. Normally you do get man of the match, so it's an extra 15 points. So that's not bad. I mean, it is pretty decent. Don't get me wrong. What's the max? Breakdown. The max skill points you can get is 570, which is nice. But obviously, you've got against. So your squad battle skill points against or lost. So what can you lose points on? Goals conceded, obviously. Fouls, cards, and offsides. Goals conceded is the most. You lose 20 points per goal if every time they score. So, and that's a maximum of 4. So you can lose up to 80 points. Fouls, you lose 5 points each foul you do. Maximum of 4. So you can lose 20 points there. Cards, I mean, I'm not being funny. I can't see anyone getting. Well, there's a minus 10 per each card. I can't see anyone getting 8 cards. That's going to be mad if someone gets 8 cards in one game. So you lose 8. You can lose up to 80 points. And then offsides are 1 point loss each. It will be 15 point. You can have a max of 15 offsides, which is another quite a surprise one if you get 15 offsides. But that's what they put it up to. So you can lose 15 points on that. So you can lose 160, 170, 180, 190. 205, that's right. My math, many whales. You can lose up to 205 points, which is actually quite a lot. Considering, so, I mean, if you did all the worst things and you gain the max 570, 470, 370, you're looking at 365. You're massive. You lose so many points off that, which is mad. So that's quite a surprise. Well, next to game points, obviously, with that, we're going to go into the next slide. Let's slide to the left, slide to the right, crisscross. Sorry, I do enjoy. I don't know what I'm doing. Squad battle goals scored, bonus points. So obviously, every time you score a goal in each difficulty, you do get an extra bonus, which is good. So we guys again, beginner, amateur, semi-pro, professional, world-class, legendary, and ultimate. So your bonus is every time you score a goal. Beginners 10, amateurs 20, semi-pros 40, professionals 60, world-class 100, legendaries 140, and ultimates 160. Obviously, you get your bonus up to 5 goals, which is good. So on top of your 200 points you get per your goals, which is your standard. You can get extra 50 points for beginner, 100 points for amateur, an extra 200 points for semi-pro, 300 points for professional, then we start jumping up a bit more, 500 points for world class, 700 points for legendary, and 800 points for ultimate. Which you'd think, considering it jumps from 3 to 500, 5 to 700, you'd think they'd go 7 to 900, but no, they decided to go 7 to 800. GGEA. That's what a lot of people do on legendary, because you don't actually gain much more points. You know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I seriously don't know what to say. Do you know what? I have completely forgot. What else? I've kind of missed something out right there. Other things that you can get points off are match completed bonus. So match completed bonus is points based on how well you do on... Well, it's not about how well, it's how difficult the... That's not what I wanted. It's alright, guys. I'm trying to load up what I wrote down because it's about right. It's about right. I think to myself, it's like, what have I done? You think I'd be more... I'm not very good at these. I'm normally just good at streaming. So yeah, match complete bonus. These points are determined on the rating your team is playing. So at the end of the video, I mean, well, it's not the end of the video. In the next bit, I'll show you my calculations, and I base the match completed bonus to 200 points. Normally, it's a lot higher than that. Normally, it's about between 200 and 250. It's very rare that it's below 200. So you get that definitely makes a difference as well. And match result bonus as well also affects your thing. If you lose, you only get 50 points, but if you win, obviously, you get 200 points. So again, that does make a difference. So yeah, I think I've covered everything. So obviously we're going to the next slide, because this slide is actually quite a... It looks like a lot. So as you can see, these totals are with the match complete bonus of 200 points, as I said. And then basically, as you can see, the calculation is in the bottom right. Calculations I've based it on legendary, because legendary is the most amount of times. So the legendary times is 2.1. So you times that, and then you have to bracket this thing. So your 200 points is your match complete. Then your other 200 points is match result. Then the max skill points, as I said, is 570. And then obviously the gold bonus maximum on legendary is 700. So, but you have to add that at the end of the brackets. So the max you can get on legendary is 2,737. Beautiful. That's not bad. I'm not going to... It's like, that's pretty... That's like, as I said, when I say the maximum, that's the maximum based on 200 match completed bonus. Obviously, if it's 250, it's going to go up. It ain't going to... I think it goes up to about 2,850 or something like that. I don't know. I've never checked to see what the max squad battle... the match completed bonus is. So as I said, based on 200 points each game. Beginners 535, amateurs 682, semi-pros 879, professionals 1,270. Then there's a big jump to world class, which is 2,052. Another big jump, as I said, to legendary 2,732. And then Ultimate, if you're actually good enough to do Ultimate, is 3,322. So if you can win a game on... To be honest, I can't see anyone smashing it. I can't see anyone getting perfect on Ultimate. I mean, if you can get perfect on Ultimate, you're just a badass. I don't even know what I'm on about. You're just a pure and unadulterated badass. That's it. So yeah, that is pretty much it of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you did enjoy it, because it did. I actually did enjoy doing that video. I mean, finally finding out what the squad battle points are and that lot, because I like to do squad battles. When I say I like to do squad battles, I like to do squad battles if I've got time, because I have to balance my gaming between my streaming on my YouTube channel, obviously, videos, which don't do very many often, and then work, and then sleep. Sleep's probably the least important thing, but you know, it has to be kind of important, but you know. I did like doing this, enjoying doing this video. I hope it does help you guys out as well. If it does, thumbs up. And obviously, let me know what you think in the comments below. What you think about this video, because I don't mind doing these videos. I'd like to do more of them as well. But yeah, guys, obviously, as I said, if you like the video, like, share, and subscribe. And obviously, I'll see you in the next video or stream. Peace, guys.